The Arabian Nights. In ancient Persia, there was a king named Shahryar. He ruled over a beautiful kingdom and had a lovely wife. One day, he suspected that his wife had betrayed him, so he had her executed. From that day forward, he believed that all women were untrustworthy. Every night, he would marry a new bride, only to have her executed the following day. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, filling the kingdom's women with terror. One day, the vizier was walking through the palace, his face clouded with worry. His daughter, the intelligent and beautiful Scheherazade, saw her father's stress and asked,
"Father, why are you so troubled?"
The vizier sighed and said,
"The king is ruthless. Every day, innocent women are being killed, and everyone lives in fear."
Upon hearing this, Scheherazade devised a plan to change everything using her wisdom. She told her father,
"Please, let me go to the king and become his new bride."
The vizier was shocked and said,
"No, it's dangerous. The king will surely have you executed tomorrow."
Scheherazade replied firmly,
"Father, trust me, I have a plan."
The next day, Scheherazade fulfilled her wish and became the king's bride. They spent a pleasant day together, and at night before bed, she said to the king,
"Your Majesty, may I tell a story to while away the long night?"
The king coldly replied.
"All right, let's hear it."
Scheherazade then began to tell a mysterious and captivating story.
Once upon a time, in a distant desert, there was a young woodcutter named Ali Baba. He worked hard every day, leading a simple and happy life. While chopping wood in the forest one day, he accidentally overheard a conversation among robbers. Their leader said a phrase, "Open sesame," and in an instant, the rock wall opened.
When he heard this, the king's eyes lit up, and he asked.
"And then what?"
Scheherazade smiled slightly and said,
"Your Majesty, it is late. Let us continue tomorrow."
The king, captivated by the story, didn't realize it was already past midnight. Although the king was eager to know what happened next, it was late, and he was tired, so he agreed to her request. The following night, Scheherazade continued recounting Ali Baba's adventure story. As she reached the midpoint of the tale, the king was again drawn in. The king was eager to know what would happen next. But whenever the story reached its most exciting parts, night had already fallen. Thus, every night, the king eagerly anticipated hearing a new story. Night after night passed in this manner, with Scheherazade's stories unfolding one after another, each filled with adventure, intrigue, and wisdom. Gradually, the king was moved by her cleverness and courage, and the coldness in his heart was slowly replaced by warmth. One day, the king told Scheherazade,
"Your stories have taught me many lessons. Your wisdom and kindness have changed me and saved countless innocent lives. I want you to stay by my side forever and become my queen."
Scheherazade gladly accepted. Her courage and wisdom saved her and brought peace and happiness to the kingdom. From that day forward, the king and Scheherazade lived happily together. Scheherazade's stories became timeless classics from which countless people drew courage and wisdom. These stories were called 1001 Nights, like the stars in the sky. They brought hope and dreams. From then on, the nights in Baghdad were always filled with laughter and joy, thanks to these enchanting stories.